Well, good morning, Boca Raton. It's sunny outside. It's 82 degrees on my patio, 68 degrees in my little studio situation here. Yes, it is, with my SM7B microphone, which is the best in the industry, of course. Gotta stay up with the technology, you know what I'm saying? Well, I've had this. But for the rest of you that might be considering talking over the internet, as I am to you over 3 social networks simultaneously, would you believe it? Ecamm Live is a software program that I rent, I guess, monthly. Which you don't have to pay any big upfront fees. Just, $30 a month or so. They basically, it works on a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, MacBook Foundation. It doesn't work on an iPad yet. I don't know if they're working on it. I've sent them several emails, but Jimmy who? Yeah. Anyway, so it's the bottom line is with the Mac system is that the Mac and the iPad are coming together in such a way. I mean, I keep up with the latest. I got a bunch of old iPads. I use that one over here. I got another iPad 11-inch up here with local news. I got my Rodecaster Duo, which basically you can't really, you can see this right below here. Here's my famous warm tea with cream and a little chocolate thing I throw in there and mix it around to just give the tea a little, a tiny bit of sugar. What the heck? You gotta, I sip it over a period of hours. I don't get all excited. My blood sugar is, below 200. I don't know. I have a graph somewhere. Let's see. Can I see it on here? No. The fast answer is no, you can't. Let me see if I can see it on here. We had a very good jobs report. How about that? Wages are up. Employment is like 4.4%. Full employment means everybody that can work, does work, is like 3.8%. So you're so close to almost full employment. A lot of people on the couch, so come on, get off the couch. Get to work. Do something. Be useful to society. Be useful to yourself. For Pete's sake. St. Petersburg. Okay. Nope. Here's something I connected up my camera. You know, I had troubles with Xfinity. I was paying too much. A common problem with Xfinity users. They're paying too damn much. So I got them on the phone. I mean, it took like 2 hours because you talk to robots, then you talk to robots that are people, and then you finally get escalated to level 2 and replaced my modem equipment to the same modem for 8 years. They're saying, well, everything's up to snuff. I said, bullshit, yeah. Sorry. 8 years of technology, you guys haven't done squat with the modem? I don't believe it. I want a new one with a brand new one. I don't want cooties all over it. I want it loaded with the best firmware. You're going to download the best stuff. I'm paying for 2,000 gigabits per second down. I'm getting 400, and I get charged the full tilt on all this fancy schmancy. I want the fastest internet. You guys are full of crapola. My upload speed is supposed to be 200 bits per second, 200 megabits per second, excuse me, and I'm getting 45, 50. Now I only need 10, but I'm getting 50 when I paid for 200. That's 25%. Do you think I get a 25% discount on the bill? No. But anyway, here's get off my rant. There you go. There is my, that's about as big a view as I can show you. There's my kitchen. That's nice, yeah. I got a leaf covering up the corner of the refrigerator it's sitting on. I got it scotch taped or blue taped. All right, let's see, yeah. It's live. How do we get back here? See, where's that little house thing? There it is. Google. Here's a camera that is you can you see? Oh no. That is my front door right there, which I can reverse pinch. That's our dining room table, and you can see over towards the television. There's no one in the living room except for Mr. Boycat, who is sitting on couch number 1. See that door right there? That's a little bit open. All right, watch carefully. Door is open. I have the door partially on. Of course, you have to have the doors cracked open because the cats get oh, they need 100% access, believe me. So they, in a world where the cats rule, cats rule, that's for sure. Who's the one in the jail? You're the one feeding me, you. Yeah. So this is their spot. They can hear me walking down the hallway. Door shut. I walk down the corridor. As soon as I get out of the elevator, meow, it gets meowing. Get in here, you silly boy. All right, it's November 21. It's 9:32 a.m. We're up to speed. You hear Epidemic Sound instrumental in the background. The exact time is right where my finger is pointing. It's 9:32, 40, 41, 42. Yeah. Keeps on a-ticking. Yeah, Marilyn walked out of here all dolled up. She's going to a I don't know. It's not Sir Optimus. It's the ladies, something ladies, a bunch of ladies. Show up at the Boca Hotel. Gosh darn it, I don't know where she is. It's Tesla. There we go. We can see. Well, she's parked at the branch right now. I don't think the festivities open until like 10. So it's 9:30. She's parked right there at the Seacoast Bank. That's her spot right there. So she showed up to open up the branch. Hangs around there for a couple hours. And 10 o'clock, heads out to the women's something or other. Someplace. I'll come back to you in about 30 minutes and we can see where she's headed. Yeah. These kind of activities have been held either at the Boca Hotel Resort and Club. I think that's where it is. They have a fashion show there that's just eye-popping. Yeah. That's nice. So all the ladies go there. They have a luncheon. It's a charity thing, of course. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, toys. It's Christmas thingy, so you get a lot of toys. If I go to my, we need to go to my photo album, because then tucked in my photo album, and this is. See all the recently saved. I have to say that Amazon.com has come out with their new Echo Show 11, which comes with Alexa Plus. I don't know what the plus means. Early access, which I don't know what that means. I'm real helpful for you today. Huh? It's got a 8.9-inch diagonal screen, and it has an 11-inch. It's it's a bigger screen. One is $30. That's like $159. And $199. It's a handy little guy. It's got, the ball behind it has all the woofers and the tweeters and the speaker's face opposite, I think. Another one faces straight up. It's got the sound is really quite good out of this little bugger. And then, the screen is nice. What's the weather, and the whole weather thing comes up on the screen. You can have your favorite recipes on it. We got one as a gift. And I'm very impressed with it. It's better than just a ball. Connects into your internet. So it uses a little, but that's okay. I mean, we got plenty of bandwidth on the internet, even though it's not. I guess I should get on the phone and call them again, see if they can provision my modem to, let the full signal in. You can see it. They can see it throttling me. So, and they got so many codes and this and that, so I've let this stabilize over a period of months. It's okay to call them back and say, hey, what's going on here? There's about 200 families in this building, Royal Palm Place. But we've been here like 13 years, so on my 12th lease renewal. Can you imagine 12 of those suckers? Whew. Oh God, 40,000 a year. Something, multiply that by $500,000 in rent I paid. What? I tell you, but they pay the taxes, they pay the insurance. I pay contents insurance. Someone breaks and enters and wants to steal a cat Maud couch. How about it? Go ahead, take it out of here. Don't let the door hit you on the tuchus on your way out. Don't care. It's a lovely couch, but, really. Here we go. A little live. Continue without X. My internet is a little, upload is, it's a little, see what the graph looks like. Looks like it's pretty, yes. See, more information. Yeah. That's all right. I mean, this is, the upload speed. See that 58.4? I need 10. So I'm 5 times what I need for this broadcast. But come on. You are connected to the internet. Well, that's a good thing. Marilyn tells me there was a reminds me that there was a big sunspot that popped up earlier in the week and really shut down systems and, at the banks. So a lot of the big users got, it was like in the afternoon. I was like done. I snuck in under the wire. Anyway, Echo Show 8, Echo Show 8 and Echo Show, it's 8.9, so I don't know why they don't call it a 9 minus or 8 plus plus. The 11-inch screen is 11 on the button, and this is 8.9 if you look at the specifications, which of course I always do. So, son Daniel had the day off yesterday, I believe, and he took this magnificent picture of the skyline of Boca Raton. Of the sky. 9:41 a.m. and I am tongue-tied. Yep, that is Miami. Yes, look at that, right with his iPhone from Key Biscayne. He was over there. He just had just took a drive to Key Biscayne. Coconut Grove, looking straight across. There's like a causeway that comes over, which is always crowded. He got there, I don't know when he got there. This was taken at 6:20 p.m. yesterday. Yep. From the southwest quadrant of Coconut Grove, which this little island thing is part of Coconut Grove. The iPhones have been compared. That right there is a Canon body mounted on a tripod. and mounted on someone's hand. Yes, sir. We got that Canon mirrorless EOS camera aimed at a mountain scene. You can see the mountain in the background. You can see mountain in the display. You can see the mountain in the display right there, and live right there, and live right there. And if you look, they both have 40. The camera on the below has 45 million pixels, if you're just counting pixels. And the camera up above is 45 million pixels, come to think of it. Yeah, it's a match. The pixels are a little bit bigger in this camera because the camera, it's this big, It's unbelievable, I'm telling you. As a picture taker, now of course when you go on a trip, when you get hired as a professional photographer, you can't show up with an iPhone or two. You gotta have one of these 5-pound cameras, hanging around your neck, and you have to use it every once in a while. But there are shots where I'll secretly whip out my iPhone and take a picture, because the algorithms, the software that they have associated, it's directly written. The chip, the display electronics, because these phones have been improved over a 15-year period of time. The cameras, there's 3 45 million pixel cameras in that iPhone. You see 3 lenses on the back. I got it right here. You see that? There's 3 lenses on the back. They're looking at this lens right here. They're looking through this lens right here. The iPhone kind of automatically picks which lens it's gonna.
It's 9:45.
It's 9:45. The stock market is open, and Tesla is at 401. The Dow is at 45,988, up 236, which is minuscule. Less than 0.5%, much less. And Tesla's up $6, just reacting to the lows of yesterday. Nvidia, that was the big talk of the town because of their recent earnings report, which has, it's good. $178 a share, minus 223. That's a delayed number, by 10 minutes or something. I don't have when I had my direct account with, I signed all kinds of paperwork for NASDAQ and so forth, trading options and anyway, the quality and the lens quality, the image stabilization quality, the videos that you can take, 4K videos that you can take with this iPhone at 60 frames per second. The recent version of the R5. I have an R5, which is a mirrorless 45 million pixel camera, with the best L lens on it. Oh my God. Whew. It's a 4-pounder though, This I put in a frame, and then you really have a big steady, you got handles on both sides. You put on a neck strap and hang it around your neck. I got a hook that's around my neck right now that I can hook all kinds of things on there. Yeah. mostly keys or cameras or both. But I'm really, speaking of straps, the new iPhone, if you noticed, God, it's a little sunny in here, isn't it? There we go. Turn the brightness down. I don't want to get sunburned. You can get an iPhone with a strap that you can hang around your neck, and you basically have a way of carrying your iPhone. You have it set so that the screen is in towards you. So if you walk into a corner or something, you don't damage your screen. I have it hanging on one of those MagSafe chargers, which trickle charges the phone up to 80%, because these lithium battery experts have given advice for some of the lithium chemistry that's in some of the lithium cells, and the iPhone and the Canon R5. All these Canon cameras have lithium-ion batteries that can take, 1,000 shots. I mean, the battery power is so incredible how much energy, these cells, whether they're flat or whether they're, in the form of a AA or the 1650 dimension, which is 16 millimeters in diameter and 65 millimeters tall. I don't happen to have one right here. Yes, I do. No, I have one in here. See if I can get in here quickly. There we go. I'm opening up this flashlight. Yeah. Oops. So here is the size of the cell. That fits in here. It's very powerful. It has like 5 ampere hours of energy, which is, there we go, yeah. I just have it sitting right here, which holds my little microphone thingy. So you can be, Marilyn is my news lady every once in a while when we cover events. We covered the presidential debate, would you believe it? In the spin room. Because we represented one of the oldest newspapers in the state of Florida, independently owned. Yeah. That was Romney and Obama. And I'll tell you what, there was about 300 or 400 media outlets there from all over the world. There was 88 network TV stations broadcasting the debate. And there were like 25 booths on the spin room floor, and we had one of the booths. So there was like 88 news things in a, what do you call it? A bowl. So he looks at me, he says, give me your ID thing. He says, he reaches his hand, he says, okay, here's, Jimmy, here's, what booth would you like to be in? I'd like to be over there in booth number 7, right next to the Fox News booth. Oh, God. Yeah, we were right next to the main stage. Yeah. It was so exciting. Just as a political observer, I mean, it's just, you could just feel the energy. They had to truck in 40 kilowatt Kohler diesel generators. Each of them had a cable coming out of it, the size of my wrist. And they're running this power. The Lynn University did not have enough power to service the 400 networks. So you had all kinds. You had this power distribution system. I mean, they had to figure this out. Believe me, because when you got 40,000 times 40, you got millions and millions of electrons floating around, and all these trailers. Because they had to have these trailers set up with, because that's where they'd set up all their video things, production studios. When you got 80 network TV stations, global TV stations, not just a whole bunch of American stations. And the Observer newspaper had booth number 7 in the spin room. And all, access. I got it right here. Excuse me. I just had to hear a song. Whoops. There's Maryland's media pass. There's debate. There you go. Uh-oh. The boss is calling. Hold on a minute. Hello? Just let me know when you're down there. Or you can bring it in and leave it with the security guy. And I'll come down and get it from the security guy. Well, I'm on the radio right now. So if you're coming over right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Marilyn has her laptop with her. She didn't want to leave it in the car. Well, which is a good thing. So she's going to drop it off to my security guy downstairs, Steve Marino. And he'll make sure her laptop is in a safe place. So when I'm done here, I'll go down and get it. All right, so I'm going to go to my photographs. I was talking about these two cameras and looking at the... So they're so close. And then there are situations where particularly selfies. You ever tried taking a selfie with one of these single lens reflex? Yeah, I mean, it's a camera. It's a big, if you get the pixel count. But the lenses and turn that around. I don't even know how to do it. I barely know how to do a selfie. But, you push a button and you can hit that little thing, this doodad right above. You press on that, and then it uses the front-facing camera, which is an 18 million pixel camera today in the iPhone 17 Pro Max Plus Super Duper. It's got 45 million pixels going that way and 3 separate 45 million pixel imagers. There, behind each lens system is its own 45 million pixel imager. So when you go telephoto and you go super wide angle, 45 million pixels is a lot of information, a lot of detail. Even though the pixels are small, they have software algorithms where if the light is real low, they'll package 4 pixels together, representing 1 pixel in a sense. So, and they're overlapping so that you're not losing image detail, but you're spreading the light. It's like a light amplification kind of a setup. So in low light situations, like without flash, you have a possibility, because the camera would crank itself up to ISO 10,000, which today is, works. A couple of years ago, no camera could do ISO 10,000 without being super grainy, better than nothing, but not good. But today, the imagers are super good. The lenses are, and the micro lenses that the iPhone has is just, unspeakably good. And it is rivaling the image that comes out of a $4,000, and that's the camera body alone. Then you add a $2,000 lens on it, you got $6,000 view right here on the bottom part. That is what a $6,000 camera will produce, and this is what the iPhone is producing as you see it. Yeah. But you can't show up for a commercial job with a couple iPhones. You got to have one of these big huskies floating around. It gives the image. Pardon the expression. It gives the image that you know what you're doing and that you have the right equipment. But I got one of these iPhones hanging around my neck also. Believe me. Yeah. Now that I'm 103 years old and don't do it anymore. And it's because it's too friggin' hot, the pre and that, the but, getting into that car, getting the equipment, carrying it from here to there, it's just, debilitating. And what they've given us a parking pass in the garage that is absolutely the closest to the stadium. But it's still, a 300-yard walk between the car and getting on field. Because you got to walk around that way to get in the checkpoint, and then you come back over that way all the way downfield. It's a big Z pattern in walking. And by the time you get there, it's okay, Marilyn, it's time to go home. No. But, at 12 o'clock noon, in the middle of, August, September, October, it's hot on field. It's 95, 105, degrees on field, which, sun heat smacking down on your straw hat in my case. It still keeps you alive. You got to keep doing stuff. Anyway, I stopped this year. Some Katrina message saying, you know what, I don't think I'm going to be showing up much for football. She's got a bunch of passes in will call, whatever they call it. I'm paging through photographs, as you can tell. And let's see, they should be this way, so you get to see all of it. Yeah, there's some formatting I can do on the iPad here, so that when I AI is so the artificial intelligence. Look, I've been doing AI for 50 years, 55, 60 years, 55 years. I was one of the first graduates in Boca Raton from IBM's digital. I guess it's all electronic, digital, COBOL software programming. Can you believe it? COBOL, C-O-B-O-L, programming. Today that's ancient history, but you know what? There are a vast number of college institutions, social institutions, the U.S. government, the OPM, Office of Personnel Management. Now, can you imagine? They've had millions of employees historically and currently on the payroll with the government. OPM, Office of Personnel Management. IBM, COBOL programming. The Internal Revenue Service, IBM, COBOL programming. Jimmy was trained in IBM COBOL programming. I was a programmer for a private company, and among other things. But that's one of the things I did. And I have a proof. Well, it's weak proof, but proof nonetheless. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Sometimes I can find it quickly, and other times I can't. Collections. So where's collections? Show summary of collections. There we go. I thought this is where I could see it. Go to libraries. I'm looking for recently saved collections. Oh, this is it. Let's go this way. There it is. Bingo. There we go. There's a half a full screen around. So that is, I don't know who took the picture or why. You can, yeah. That's a mainframe computer from Burroughs. The computer was a Burroughs computer. The insignia there, like a B1700, I believe. All these knobs and dials. That's for the technician that comes through when it's not working right. This big cabinet that's behind there is, like 150% the size of your basic 30 cubic foot refrigerator freezer that you have in your kitchen. This is like, one of those sub-zero refrigerator freezers that more wealthy people have in their kitchens. Yeah, it's a biggie. The front face of that's probably 48 inches across and 36 inches deep. so I could fit in your basic doorway with a couple of very husky technology movers. But if something happened to something, they would put, this is a cassette drive. So you push a button, open that up, this black face opens up and they put a cassette in there. And then that reads directly into core memory something. It's like a start from a cartridge in case the memory, I had a blown memory in there one time. They kind of plug in this new memory board that was like a $25,000 board covered under you always have to have your insurance coverages on these things. You need to have your insurance, when you buy a car at a dealership, you got to get the insurance coverage. Don't ever say no to that. It covers all your technology in the car. Are you kidding? I had a BMW, the computer chip blew, whatever that means. They get blown, but they don't blow up, in a traditional sense. It's just the circuits get, short circuit, manufacturing defect. But they got to replace the whole stupid thing because it's all soldered in there, and they don't unsolder. They just give you another one, and they send it, into some main warehouse where you get people that do that for a living. But that's, if you can remember, if you know how to read my earlobe and my glasses, yeah. See, the entry system for these systems back then were these computer cards. You see, they're all stacked up. They're little subsets that they can pull out, run through this card reader situation, and the cards flip through the machine. And there's, a stack that's getting ready to be fed in, and they feed through a loop and then come back on the other side of the stack. I'm not too sure how that works. But here's a whole bunch of those cards. I'm trying to reverse pinches. And right there's a whole tray of them. From there to there is one program, and from there to there is another program. Like a little box which I carry in there from my desk. Anyway, and right over here is a disk drive, the corner end of this picture. That stands up there, and it's like another refrigerator, but not full height. Whoops. Oh boy, where'd it go? There it is. These touch screens are little flicadocious. Yeah. There's my health. All right, my latest at 6:04 a.m. My blood oxygen was 92%. Sinus rhythm electrocardiogram was taken this morning. Just hold down on the little button here on the side of the phone. Does your electrocardiogram. Blood glucose is a little on the high side at the moment. Of course, I told you I'm drinking this beautiful warm tea with a couple of chocolate thingies in there. And a good bunch of half and half bovine milk. Bovine juice, aka milk, whole cow milk, moo cow, bovine. Yep, no irregular heart rhythms. My age, you always want to check that out. Blood pressure 122/64 at 8:12 a.m. That's like when I was 20. That was, so my ticker is ticking magically. so far. I had bypass surgery, quadruple bypass surgery, 6.5 years ago. 2017, 18, something like that. Let's see, smoke. Is that the app? Damn it. Why is... There we go. I quit. That's it right there. No, I want to play it. Keep it. What's going on here? The app is no longer available in the App Store. Well, kiss my butt. I put the date of when I quit concurrent with the day, the morning of my quadruple bypass surgery. It was June 5th, 2017, I believe. It was like 7 years ago. Yeah. Whew. But apparently the app is no longer supported with the new version of the operating system. They took it out of the App Store because I quit. People didn't want to comply with Apple's requirement on the software updates that they had to do concurrently so their app would properly interchange with the operating system of iOS 26, right? Yeah, that's what's going on. And all the several million app developers that have submitted apps to iPhone, iPad, combinations, iPhone alone, whatever. They've got to keep their apps up to date just like Apple keeps their apps up to date, particularly with making sure that their app isn't going to act as a backdoor for security breaches in the Apple Mac system, which is pretty tight in the industry. Yeah, tight. T-word, P-word. Anytime you have to, pop it out there. You have pop filters, which prevent saliva. No. So when you don't spit all over the microphone, no, it's not the spit, it's the percussion of a P word or a T word. Too bad. And all of a sudden the VU meter goes boing into the red zone, which it's doing right now. And push that back just a little bit. Yeah. We are overmodulating. We're getting in the red zone. You can hear me. I know you can hear me. You can hear Epidemic Sound instrumental. Yeah. Have to keep him down a little bit so we don't, not competing too much with this operating system. Come back to my photos. There's Jimmy photo. Yeah. Notice the white shoes. That's of note. A big roll of paper down there with a lockbox. Oh, gosh. Now this is taken, March 20th of 1973. This is my birthday. Leave me alone. It's my birthday. March 20, Yeah, 1973 at 3:57 p.m. So it's right before 4 p.m. I'm working on a software thingy, and someone snapped my picture. Jim Wilson with a B2700, circa 1973, $150,000 computer I'm working on. Add a few peripherals. That disk drive sitting next to it, add another $50,000. 2 disk drives. They held, each drive held 2.4 megabytes. Not gigabytes, not tetrabytes, megabytes. So the amount of memory that is now storable, I have two gigabytes. That's 1,000 times more. You have to add me to the mix here. See right here how thin this guy is? It's an iPad. 13-inch screen. 5.5 millimeters thick. You know, what do you call it? 13-inch diagonal, folds up with a keyboard that's about 10 millimeters thick. Here's the best portable laptop on the planet. An iPad Pro, touch screen, and full keyboard, and trackpad stuff down here. It is a digital powerhouse of the highest order. Yes, sirree, Bob. Jack Nicklaus and his wife, their golf tournament. His personal handshake with one of the leading golfers of today, Scotty and Jack. After he won, he's won that tournament twice. He is this little infant. Now the kid's 2.5 years old. He won the tournament again. So Jack is, you know, so Scotty is. Semaglutide. That's a weight loss version of Wegovy. It's identical to Ozempic. But, you know, the FAA, the FDA, Federal Drug, the FDA has approved Ozempic for blood sugar, you know, like, you know, people like me, diabetic, pre-diabetic, or, you know, the drug is designed for. It just so happens that the ancillary benefit of using Ozempic is that people were losing weight. They're losing 20, 30 pounds they never even asked for. So then the brilliant minds in the Norwegian firm decided to come out with the same exact drug, repackage it into that box I just showed you. Right here. Wegovy. See, semaglutide. You give yourself a little poke and take 1.7 milligrams worth of semaglutide. And they got that approved. Ran it through the FDA again. They went through a lot faster because there are like 10 million users of semaglutide showing no signs of, you know, any disruptions in their biology. Yeah. Reasons. Oops. Recently saved, I guess I have to go there. So they got 2 drugs approved by the FDA. One taking care of blood sugar, and Wegovy is taking care of so that doctors can prescribe it for weight loss with the potential of insurance. What do you call it? Medicare, was not 100% in favor of it because, it's like a $1,800 a month charge. So depending on what your copay situation is, $1,800 a month for one, and you give yourself the injection. That's 4 injections in the little package they give you, and you take it once a week, in your tummy, in the fat part of your tummy, somewhere comfortable, not around the waist, because your belt would interfere with it. Interfere with the injection site. Not that is, as long as you wipe your skin down with a alcohol little swab pad, you can get 100 of those for like $5. So just get a box of those and make sure you tear it open. It has a nice little pad with pre-alcohol. It's all sealed and hermetically sealed and sterilized, if you will. The needles, the little tiny syringe, it has a needle that only goes in the skin, just under the skin. It's about 1/4 inch deep. The needle, the needle, the hypodermic needle is 1/4 inch. So you just stick it in there and push a button and it on the top of the pen, and you self-inject, just subcutaneous. That is the term used by the medical community, meaning under the skin. Yeah, subcutaneous. You give yourself an injection subcutaneously. So you got two drugs, semaglutide. One under the registered trademark of Ozempic, and another one, the same exact drug, repackaged and prescribable under the name Wegovy. One is Ozempic, one is Wegovy. They're the same. But one, the Wegovy now can be handled as a drug, so prescribers are properly prescribing this drug. But my tongue is a bit tied. I was not celebrating anything last evening. Yeah, a couple of glasses of nice soda water. A 20-ounce mug full of ice with soda water in it. Sipping on something bubbly. There was nothing in it of significance. A little flavoring. I'm just looking. Let's do the 3. There we go. So here's a nice little. There you go. Remember Goldie Hawn on Saturday Night Live? I mean, my God, she lit up that show for a long time. She turned 80 today. This little person is 80 years old today. I don't believe that's a picture that was taken out of the inventory of pictures from Saturday Night Live. And she had all kinds of tattoos on different places. Peekaboo. There's that, I can't read what there's, some other tattoos. They used to zero in, remember the tattoos would But they go, She is 80 years old today, November 21. Happy birthday. From the timeless Oscar winner. Yep, that launched her career big time. Here's a Netflix, this was a companion article, I just not connected with Paul Leon, but Netflix's new drama movie is deeply moving and largely lives up to its Best Picture Oscar hype. And what is it? Train Dreams. That's the name of it right there. Train Dreams. It is coming to Netflix this week. Well, this week is Friday. Does that mean tonight? There's a picture of the picture. I don't have any idea. I haven't seen the movie. But I'm definitely going to look at the trailer. You know? U.S. Coast Guard patrols the Rio Grande River Thursday, October 23rd, 2025 in Mission, Texas. Photographed by Michael Gonzalez. So, you know, that's a view because you get to see the first responders and all that kind of stuff in the CU Coast Guard and written on the back of the pilot of this vessel. It's a big pontoon, U.S. Coast Guard on the side. And they have, the U.S. Coast Guard has released a new, firmer policy addressing the display of hate symbols like swastikas. Just hours after it was publicly revealed that it had made plans to describe them as potentially divisive. A term that prompted outcry from the lawmakers and advocates of their policies dealing with illegal aliens. Divisive or hate symbol and flags are prohibited. The latest Coast Guard policy released late Thursday, declaring before adding that this category included swastikas and any symbols or flags that is adopted, into hate-based groups. There you go. There's Kevin Landry talking with the Coast Guard Reserve courses on policy about swastikas. SpaceX doubles down on space. Elon Musk doubles down on SpaceX baseload claims. Says Tesla is worth more than the rest of the auto industry on Earth. Just commenting about a company that he owns 13% of, I think. And if he accomplishes everything over the next number of years, the benchmarks that are on this detailed employment compensation agreement, a new and revised thing, he'll end up owning another 12% of Tesla stock, bringing him up to around 25%, which in legal circles is implied control, albeit not absolute control, as if he had 51% of the stock. 50% plus 1 is absolute control, because with your vote of 50% of the stock plus 1, you have to have the plus 1 also. You might be 60%. That's more than 50% plus 1, right? So, all you have to do is, when you make your invitation, when you're asking the authorities to permit 0.00 as a percent ownership, up to and not excluding looking to see if the camera reset. No, that's the way it should be. The U.S. government is moving in all haste to get operations for the, it says $46 billion allocated by Congress to pay for this wall, which is really attractive in global terms, along its southern border and maybe parts of the northern border. Yeah, 80th birthday. Anyway, I was talking about the Coast Guard. They patrol these waters. There's not a lot of people that try to go across these waters lately because they just, they're not being paid by the cartel. They don't have a way to get through Mexico. Look at that, I had a reading of 4/10 of a degree below the baseline. That's 2/10 of a degree above the baseline. 2.22 above the baseline. 0.9 below, yeah. It gives you the exact day and time that it was measured. I guess the presumption is to be about lunchtime. It doesn't tell you your exact temperature because the temperature sensor, I think, is just apparently is too unreliable for giving a direct result. I should have a choice. No, I want this 2/10 above baseline business. That's what you want to know, what the difference is. Goldie Hawn's birthday. The A17 chip. It's like, 2 trillion transistors. I mean, it's, the electronics has been so miniaturized that now computers can do things that they never used to be able to do. When you see this, there is a MacBook that's slipped out of this case. This guy's sitting on a platform. This is like on a stage. So one of the stagehands had a backpack, and when he put it down, his MacBook Pro or MacBook Air slipped out of his case. Well, I have just as much computing power in this iPad that's in that, MacBook. It's beautiful. I have one right here. The reason why I have it is because the Ecamm Live software. They have a special deal. You can run from us the software pre-installed on an on a beautiful MacBook Pro. Which is a 15-inch screen. It's magnificent. It's beautiful. It runs the software. I'm on 3 social networks, actually 2, because Twitter bailed out when the software, there's a lot of jitter, too much jitter. Let's see if we can bring it up. Yeah, there we go. See, you're connected to the internet. Well, of course. Well, of course we are. 22, there you go. See, that's better. Look at that, 700. I'm paying for 2,000. 700 is better. There we go. They were up to like 660.9 megabits per second up, this is what I'm concerned about, the up. We were in, what do you call it? Flakowitz, breakfast place, well-known, locally owned breakfast spot, right on the corner of the 5th Avenue, 20th Street and Federal Highway. I think the address is 1999 North Federal Highway, something like that. It's right on the corner. You have to be on the other side of the street to get the 20th Street, the 2000 address. I don't know who's got that, but anyway, this is on the the southwest corner of 20th Street and Federal Highway. So coming up from the south, which most of the downtown living people would drive north on the highway, so you have to cross the highway to get into the parking lot. There's a turning lane to get in there before the light. So you almost, 99 times out of 100, you can go right across Federal Highway and get into their parking lot. Because of the light, that's 600 feet or so in front of this turn spot. But you see in this view, I can't expand it. I can shake it. You see the ping is 22 milliseconds. That's okay. That's one ping only. It's like hitting the pipe with a hammer. And how long does it take for that sound to go to the backbone of the internet and come back? And the round trip from Comcast Miami to Boca Raton, which is, like a 100-mile round trip, 22 milliseconds for that ping. That's an important test in the world of, internet and connectivity between devices like iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, all that. But the jitter This is 20. There was quite a bit of jitter, and that's what can shake one of these social networks off of your streaming, because I'm streaming into their service as a content creator. I'm not downloading from the site. I'm uploading into their site with a secure server, going to 3 social networks at the same time, simultaneously. But now it's just 2 social networks. Facebook Live, which I get a lot of viewers from Facebook. I have 1,300 friends, and I think I follow 350, and I have 1,300 or 1,600 friends. So when I go on air, there's, depending on whether you have notifications on or not, you get a notification when Jimmy starts to talk. What the hell? I may be talking about something you want to hear about. It's like having coffee with Jimmy. You can sit back, if you have headphones on or your AirPods, or you just have it on your living room. I have several sets of, the Alexa, you can say, Alexa, turn on the lights, turn on all the lights, is the syntax one would use in my, and then all the lights that we have, Amazon light bulbs and LED light bulbs, they'll come up. And you can turn them up or down in intensity. Turn them on, turn them off. It's very convenient. Once you get used to using it, it's like unbelievable. I have one in my studio here behind me. Sometimes when I talk too loud, it wakes them up. But like in this room, it's Alexa, but in the living room, it's computer. So I say computer, and it wakes it up. You can. There are 4 or 5. I believe there are 5 different words of vocabulary that are acceptable syntax to activate, the humanoid robotic response that you get in your Alexa equipment, like this one I showed you earlier. Hold on a second, I'm coming to it. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, the duo, or the, it's down here a bit. No, it's this way. Yeah, there it is, the Echo Show 8, or the 11. I think that's the 11-inch model, and this is the 8-inch model, yeah. Echo Show 8, brand new models this year. And I have one in the kitchen, which is going back, because I overpaid for it. And there's the Echo Show, the 11-inch one. Built-in smart home hub. Usually connect to smart home devices. Yeah. I don't have any. There's one in the switch. I don't know, what you call it, and I don't know what it's who's connected to that switch. If you want to turn off your camera, you push that button, and this red light will come on, and you'll be it disables the microphones and the camera with the press of one button. Whoosh. Turns off your ability because of what it learned on the internet. Interesting. Give it to that. There's the button. Yeah. It's right on the right side, top right. Anyway, listen. He saw the one we have. And he says, "You know what? You're looking for something to get me for Christmas? Pew! I want that." Well, I got one coming tomorrow. I'll take it out of the box and make sure it works, and then put it right back in the box. Because I've already got him working here. And it gets right into, it starts working right away. So we want to make sure that it doesn't interfere with our current setup. Let's see, auto aid broadcast, but
now playing on Sirius XM. You can always ask me to switch to a different network.
okay. Where's my lapse time? There we go. All right, it's almost 11 o'clock. We've been on for an hour and a half. So I've talked about all the important things. Yep, from Key Biscayne. Nice picture. Amazing. iPhone picture. I found this picture in my album. It's just a magnificent good morning. Which I put on my Facebook tabulation. It's about 20 people at once. This jet right here is a brand new. He says he flew 11 hours in Air France's new La Première, the chicest first class cabin in the world. Chinese are really electrifying their vehicles. What the heck? What's not to like? You plug them in, and a few hours, 5 or 6 hours later, it's fully charged. They cycle these trucks. They're on ships. They got to fill up with energy somewhere. A lot safer to plug in than it is to be to backing up and deal with. Yep. There's the crew. Marilyn, Jimmy, and Daniel standing behind us. And there's Robin, Hudson, and Jack on the right half of that photo. 2 grandchildren, her children, our daughter. And this little grouping on the left side is Marilyn and Jim Show. Right there. Went to Cantlers. Actually, we didn't go to Cantlers just the last time we were up there. Let's have the right timestamp. It does not. I glued to the side of the favorite photos, did a print screen, so there's no extra data there. The original picture has it in it, but the copy doesn't. That's Anita Cotto. She and her husband Frank came into town. They were going on a cruise. They, won a cruise. This is interesting. Wealthy California town moves to permanently ban pickleball. Another P word. Effective 10/7/25. It's a little over a month ago. No more pickleball in this city, and whatever city that is, in Apple Land. It's a big system, weather formulating over the, middle Tennessee and so forth. And it's going to bring some really bad weather into the entire East Coast. This thing sliding across. We can bring up my radar. Here we go. Wow. There's a Blue Dot. There's where Jimmy is. The Blue Dot special. You got some fast moving stuff coming through here. Let those frames come in and see if we can see this like cyclonic development. Watch out for that. It's gonna get nasty. And it gets nasty fast. This is Sony's new XM6 headphones. $400 you can have those. They turn sideways so and fold in that way, so it's got a slim container for travel. It's magnificent. I have Sony headphones on right now. You can see in this full screen mode. See right here. I'm sitting up enough. Let's turn the camera over a little bit. There you go. You can see my profile. Yeah. But if I add, whoops, wrong side. I like to be on the left side. I like to be on the right side of things. Swap cameras. So the real camera now is going in one port, and my pad is going into another port, and the software can switch it automatically with no fuss, no muss. Then I can bring in my photos like I was, like I am right now. And this can go a little wider. Here we go. Sony baloney. They're super comfortable. That band is comfortable. Yeah, it's the same picture with okay. Yeah. That's what it looks like sideways. Yeah. I sent a couple of messages to I don't get answers all the time. But these are good. These are unbelievably good. See, Sony XM6. It's WH1000 XM6. Everyone calls them Sony XM6. Forget the WH and the 1000 part. Well, in the wisdom of the U.S. government, you may have heard of this, that they're not making pennies anymore. Because it costs them almost 4 cents to make a penny. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Dollar and cents. So the penny is going out of circulation. You know. At work. Daniel's home. And Marilyn is probably dropping off her iPad. 5.5 miles away. Oh no, she's already at her Boca event. And it is at the Boca Raton Resort, I believe. Yeah, it's in this big room at the end of the property. Yeah, a big parking lot, and this is a big facility right there. Right there. I can go 3D and do the whoops. Yeah, you got this grand entryway thing. So she's in there saying hello to everybody as they come in the front door. Yeah. And where am I? I'm at Blue Dot Special, right? Not far away. I can see her. Where's my blue dot? There it is. You see the blue dot? Right there where my finger is. She's up there. Yep. We got married at the Boca Resort 44 years ago. Can you believe it? And we're like, it gets a little flaky with your finger when you've got all this connectivity. That's where she is 1 minute ago. So I'll have to remember to go downstairs and get her bank laptop with all her special secrets in there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, only she and the tech people can get in there. I showed you my cameras. I got in my... There's the living room. The fan is, see it spinning, it says live. There's our cat up there in his favorite position on top of that couch. It's up there. We have one cat there. Where's the black cat? The black cat is probably in the bedroom. It could be on the favorite chairs. No. That's a wide-angle view of our living room, dining room setup with a Hunter fan gently rotating in the background. Oh, this is shifter's on. Maybe that's what's lousing that up. Yeah, that's what it is. Here's a dining room table, which she's got Thanksgiving banner hanging on it. Got the big baker's rack behind there with one of the little trophy things. And now you're looking at the back of the couches. Big screen TV on the wall there, which is really quite magnificent when you're watching TV. 14 feet away from an 85-inch diagonal screen. As big as, there's the Hunter fan, that's $1,000 brass fan, which we bought for about $450. But I don't think you can get it for $1,000. I don't know what you'd buy today. Thing weighs 55 pounds. And you can have that going Rubcon 3 speed or gently rotating. It's more just showing my sons and daughter and people that have access to our living room cameras and our dining room camera and our kitchen camera. Well, this little doodad stuff here is when I was making my coffee. And see the camera, the cat there is waiting patiently for me to pay attention to him because I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. And of course, he's trying to pay attention to what he wants because he gets his morning little rub down and he gets a little cranky when he doesn't. I'm in the pill department. Now I'm taking my pills. See my head cock it back. Here's another little giving him all his little rubs on his head. We have a little routine we got here going here. Yes, sir, Bob. And I'm trying to do my coffee, and he's right smack in the middle of everything that's going on. He'll step over, he'll step under. Yes, he likes to be walking around. I try to make believe I'm paying attention to him. Actually getting ready, I gotta make some more tea, which is what's going on there. Get my tea flask and get my tea strainer. Put that in the top. Then I put the funnel on top of that. Then I go back over here and I get the tea out of the closet. Yeah, big thing, and seal it up. Give it a little shake. See, there's that strap holding my iPad. It's hanging right down my iPhone. See the cat, he's watching, his tail's wagging. He says, come on, it's my turn. All right, he'll sit down. Then I go over here and he'll go over there. And then I'll pay attention to the cat because the cat needs his morning attention. I got the water is, it should be on. I don't know if it's already boiled or boiling. Oh, there it is. I just turned it on. You can see the characteristic blue. It's moving a little bit. That's distilled water. So while it's heating up, in 5 minutes, that's 2 liters of distilled water at full boiling point, which then I pour on top of the tea strainer, goes right straight through into the flask, holds 2 liters almost exactly. There you go. That's yeah, see now, this is a live view, there's no one in there. Living room, live view. You can see someone coming in the front door. That's peeking into the kitchen, and you can see the 2 ice makers. I have the ice maker in there, freezer turned off, because we get our ice from those 2 Magic Chef countertop boys, which, because I like, I don't want any, the city water is terrible. It's, it's right on the edge of not qualifying. And they're old standards, and if the government ever came out with new standards, they'd have to finance almost every city government to be able to bring their water up to those standards because of the improvements that would be necessary for their water treatment plants, which are wholly, as a chemist, I'm telling you, the water's terrible. So just buy bottled water. Zephyr Hills Spring is okay, but I get 15 gallons of distilled delivered, plus another 5 gallons or maybe 10 gallons comes in through Publix, with their deliveries, what do you call it? Where's my home screen? Instacart. See, there's Instacart. And they love me. I do all my grocery shopping with Instacart. I don't know what I just pressed. I don't know what. I basically Instacart. Publix. There you go. See, there's my Publix. Buy it again. I can go right through. This is basically, I order from here almost all the time. I need a couple of these. No preservatives, orange juice. Can always use one of those. Buy one, get one free. Spaghetti, I can't pass up that. I think I have enough oil. Get a tangerine ice pop. And get a strawberry, that's good. Better get another peanut. Let's see, it's easy because I just go right through what I ordered last time. I don't need any of that. So, you can go to the BOGO page, buy one, get one. Look at all this. A lot of this stuff that we use is on the BOGO. But sufficient supply of that. Well, buy one, get one raisins. To have a little handful of raisins. Alright, what the hell? I'll find a place for it. Diet Coke, I'm a Diet Coke drinker. Me and the president. From there, our differences in net worth become huge. $5, he's $5 billion or 50 billion, lots of billions. But he made it before he got into the White House, which makes him holden to nobody. He fought off the Democratic Party they tried to get him off the ticket. They tried to put him in jail. It's terrible. Yeah. All right, I'll get oral. Yeah. Original, not white. They don't want you to look at what you bought last time because they want you to look through all this stuff that they can try to sell you for the first time. Expand here. We've got enough string cheese. We got the big 24s package. So whenever we go to the refrigerator, we always get two of them, one for you and one for your spouse. We're already up to 9. Oh, you gotta check out it. Sorry, it's $60. There's a lot of buy one, get ones. See if there's anything. You get these quick, put them in the microwave deals, but all kinds of. You try to stay away from the stuff with preservatives. All right, I'll look through that later. Okay, Forces. It's 11:30. Time for you to get on with your pre-lunch schedule. I've taken you through all kinds of exciting avenues here. And Wilson's little... I've had, 490 telecasts here from our studios in Boca Raton. I have a different view here that you're looking at, because you're seeing all this other, you see my elapsed timer right here, see right here, where I'm pointing my finger? 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds. I've been yickety-yakking in here on the telephone. Oh my God. Protesters are building up everywhere. Yeah. They can't stand it. It's I love watching the news. See all these crazy people going crazy. But Trump supposedly has a meeting today at 3 p.m. with Ma'am Danny. Can you believe it? There's a Dammy Trump meeting, and he better be kissing the golden ring, or if he starts to get tough with Trump, Trump he's got his guard up, and he knows Ma'am Dammy is full of crapola. He got elected with a bunch of free buses, free grocery store. Yeah, right. Who the hell's paying for that? He doesn't even have any of the authority. The MTA, his Metropolitan Transit, is not run by the city. It's run by the state, I think. But it's not under, the mayor's control. Yeah, that Metropolitan Transit thing, that goes... New York goes up to, all through upper New York State and Long Island, and it goes over to New Jersey and Pennsylvania. You got all kinds of stuff hooking into the transit system. Trains passing through from, Connecticut, Manhattan, trains going all the way down Pennsylvania, all the way down through the middle of the state of Pennsylvania, going across over to New Jersey. I mean, you got a big 35 million, 50 million population center that this whole MTA swirls around, all coming into Union Station. With like 4 levels of different. I mean, you can take escalators and you're going under these tubes, because they cross. They don't have stoplights with the trains, so they just have a tube underneath the tube. So there's stuff going like this under Manhattan. It's unbelievable. There's probably 50 feet of tubes going underneath Manhattan. Probably that's maybe it's 100 feet of tubes, because there has to be there's got to be some substrate between them as they dug, whatever. All right, sports fans, I leave you with our opening ceremony. Usually starts off with right here, bingo, 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 bango. I don't know what this select is all about. We ain't selecting. There we go. And I have to get this on here full screen. well. There we go. There we get it full screen on here. I think that's as big as it goes. There we go. And then we can say goodnight. And that way we have they like you to be consistent. You know. When you start the show and when you end the show, do it the same way. So I try to do it the same way. I have this, November 21st insignia hanging out there. And I wish you a good day. Have a great lunch.
It's 11:30.
I'm going to have a nice bowl of noodles with my special mushroom gravy. Bye-bye.